I've been training my back for years now and managed to go from this to this. But even after all of that progress, my back still didn't feel like a true strength compared to the rest of my physique.
This is probably my worst movement, like strength-wise.
Which is why I decided to link up with none other than Jeff Nippard, one of the smartest science-based lifters on the planet, to see if his training style could take my back to the next level.
The interesting thing about like optimal is that it doesn't really exist.
Yo, what's good everyone? Hope you're all doing amazing. Today I am with the godfather of science. You like the title?
I'll take it.
Yeah, okay.
That's all right.
And he's going to be taking me through his back workout. And I also have probably the craziest kid I've ever seen. I don't want to train anymore. But yeah, we're going to be going over and doing the most optimal back workout.
So you guys want me to run the workout? Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, boy.
I think any back workout needs a vertical pull and a horizontal pull. So I usually start off with a vertical pull. Lately, I've been doing pull-ups for that. So let's get a little warm-up going and then we'll hop into some weighted pull-ups. So I usually do these pretty heavy. I go for 6 to 8 reps, but I do that with a weighted belt. So the idea isn't to get the muscle fatigued, it's just to get the joints warmed up, that's it.
Gotcha.
Okay. The other thing I do, and I think this is quite important for shoulder health, is some cable external rotations.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I have done these, but I think I did them wrong.
The biggest mistake people make here is they just go really light, kind of do these like fast, stupid reps, and it's like not actually training the rotator cuff properly. Do like 8 to 10 reps.
Okay.
That'll help protect your joints over time.
Awesome, yeah. You're looking lean, bro.
Thank you, man. Thank you. I'm excited for the pose down.
Yeah, I'm excited too. But honestly, I was excited before he came in.
Same, bro. Shoot.
I don't know, man. I feel different. I feel different. Gotta take it away from me, man.
So this is an even more common mistake.
Yeah.
Is doing this.
It doesn't do
you
anything.
ever see this?
Yeah.
But like resistance is pointing down, right? So you're not actually getting any resistance on your rotator cuff.
Yeah.
This is basically an isometric bicep curl.
Yeah, okay.
And doing this motion, it's like you might as well just do this. You know what I mean? You can lie down. You're working
So
against gravity, right?
Against you to the left.
Yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
okay.
Yeah.
I
You
got
have to feel tension when you get to here.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, try to keep them as close as possible. Yeah. I know it's hard with the big biceps, but
All right, bro.
Does this work?
It's working your rotator cuff. So
didn't know
like
you can work a rotator
supraspinatus, a little bit of rear delts. Yeah.
I didn't even know you could work
yeah.
a rotator cuff, bro.
The biceps are nuts.
it's crazy, bro.
You ever do weighted pull-ups?
Yeah, I used to do them a lot more before.
Yeah.
But I love the movement.
Yeah.
It's nice.
A lot of people think of them as not optimal because when people think optimal, they think like cables and machines and this kind of thing. But the only research we have comparing cables and machines to free weights show that as long as you're pushing to failure, there's no significant difference.
Yeah.
So like, I think the most science-based move is to use a combination of both.
Yeah, you have to enjoy it, I feel like. If you're not enjoying the workouts,
100%.
you're gonna tend to not do it.
That's probably the most optimal thing you can do is find a program you like and stick to it and get stronger with it. Yeah, I just kind of balance it like that and it just feels really stable to me.
Okay.
And then I do strap in. Some people say that's not optimal, but for me, I don't want my grip to limit my back gain.
Yeah.
That's a solid 6 reps. I probably, all right, this is where we get nice and optimal. How do you feel about reps in reserve, Hussein?
I don't believe in reps in reserve.
No?
I go
all
to
right, well,
failure
let's see a freaking no reps in reserve.
Oh, he's gonna, okay, I'll try.
I'm gonna hold you to that. He really does 0 RIR. Yeah, I know, his technique is good. Is that how you always train?
Yeah.
Good technique.
I'm trying to dial it in because I'm with, like I said, godfather of science now.
Come on. We'll talk about that. Oh, lengthened partials?
Yeah.
This guy knows the game. No, that was definitely 0 RIR.
Yeah, there you go.
You're a man of your word. That was good. Respect.
I watched you with Dr. Mike, and you were like, he said like, even if you had a gun to your head, do you think you could do more reps? And he said, no, I don't think I could.
Ooh. What's my RIR on that, Mike? 12. No way. You think I had 12 more reps on that set?
If you knew how to train hard, as the internet alleges.
Yeah, because sometimes your muscles just can't contract and move the weight. Like once you got to that point, you could think about anything on this planet. Like you can't do it. I think for most people, they tend to undertrain. So if you tell them to leave reps in reserve, they end up leaving too many reps in reserve. So if I tell them to leave 2 reps in the tank, and we have research now that shows this, they might leave 5, 6, 7 reps in the tank.
Crazy,
because people tend to stop once it gets uncomfortable.
Yeah, failure. All right.
That's all I got.
One more set here and we're good.
So what I do is I leave about 1 or 2 reps in reserve for set 1. Set 2, I send it to failure on pretty much everything, assuming set 2 is my last set.
Yeah. Got one more. Go to a dark place. Go on. You got it, come on. Darker. Couple partials.
Shit. Hold up. Nah, bro. That's it. That's the end of the road right there.
Probably had like 5 more, but it's fine.
Let's go. I'm gonna help you get the squeeze. Let's go. Control it yourself, and let's do one more. And control it yourself. Good stuff, bro. Really nice.
Bro, overhead press me.
It's a nice set.
Thank you, bro.
Really good.
Killed me.
I mean, he literally might be 1 in a billion, actually.
Yeah, 100%.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
It's just math.
Yeah.
Like, someone has to be
Yeah.
the best at it. Like, there's somebody who's the tallest.
Yeah.
There's somebody who's the oldest.
Yeah.
There's somebody who has the most muscle mass.
Yeah. I think every single person might be 1 in a million in something.
True. Yeah. The 300-pound pull-up. Woo! Yo, let's go. Easy.
Goes flying.
This guy's an animal. Come on, all you. Good control too, man. Let's keep it going. Let's go to failure. Let's push it. Push it. Come on. Drive it. Come on. Good. Oh,
Crazy.
buddy, that's amazing.
Thank you.
Because I had just done the video with Larry, and I saw you with Larry, and I was like, dude's as big as Larry. And I know how big Larry is.
Don't get it mixed up. Larry's.
No,
a
I
pretty
know,
big dude.
but your arms definitely are close, if not there. It's crazy. So the way this works is depending on where you load the weight, you can overload a different aspect of the range of motion.
Yeah.
If I load it down here, you're gonna feel it get really heavy in the contracted position. Okay? So pull it with both arms, and it'll feel really light at the bottom, and it gets heavier, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now bring it back down. If we load it up here,
It's gonna be heavy at the.
it's gonna feel really heavy in the stretch.
Oh yeah.
Do you notice that already?
Oh yeah.
So it's really cool because the back is inherently stronger in a more lengthened position, right? If you get to an end of a set, do you usually fail around here or do you fail back here?
Around here.
You fail more toward the beginning of the range,
yeah.
right? So we can take advantage of that strength curve by overloading the lengthened aspect a little more.
Yeah.
It'll kind of even things out a bit.
This is probably my worst movement, like strength-wise.
Oh yeah, back?
Road. That's probably my weakest lift. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Destroyed me on the rows. Back in general and rows as well, especially rows. I'm stronger on chest.
Yeah, I can tell, dude. What the hell? You look like you can bench 600 pounds, man.
Bro, you're strong everywhere.
Nah, dude, this dude's chest. That's the first thing I noticed when I see his physique is his chest. I'm like,
For sure.
Thank you, bro. I'm telling you, that's one thing I was telling Bailey before. I think when you start training and you do it optimally, I prioritize incline bench ever since I started training. So that helped me grow my upper chest.
Yeah.
And like I said, I had the Jeff Nippard folder, so it helped a lot.
I love it, bro. That's awesome.
Pause. By the way, no homo, nothing.
None taken.
Nothing weird.
No problem if it was.
You sure?
Well. So Hussein, one thing I've been doing, which again, the interesting thing about optimal is that it doesn't really exist.
Okay.
There's no one optimal.
Yeah.
It depends on the person, their goals, and the context, okay? So right now, as an advanced trainee who's trying to get shredded, I'm actually doing low volume training, which is interesting because most of the studies show the more sets you do, the more growth you tend to see. But the thing is, when you're on limited calories, you can only recover from so much volume. And when you're cutting down as an advanced natural bodybuilder, you're probably not gonna build new muscle. And so I think it just makes a lot more sense to keep the intensity really high and bring the volume back.
Volume down,
And bro, I've been feeling so good. I love my workouts. I'm continuing to get stronger and my muscle fullness is still super good.
I can see it.
Do you know what I mean? And it's
it,
I'd literally do 1 or 2 brutal sets per exercise. And I love it. There's a study that showed when subjects drop their volume down, to 1/9 of their baseline volume, they still maintain their muscle mass.
Okay.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, that is.
So it goes to show it's way easier to maintain muscle than it is to build it from scratch.
Yeah.
So that's why when I'm bulking, I go higher volume.
Yeah.
When I'm cutting, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna hold
Yeah.
and just keep the effort super high.
Because you're trying to
Effort is key though.
Yeah.
If you drop the effort down, you're gonna
That's when
flatten
you
out.
lose muscle.
So what would you say is something you're trying to really bring up? Would it be lats, traps?
I say mid traps.
Mid traps?
Yeah.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a wide grip, seated cable row with a big emphasis on the squeeze.
Okay.
And we're gonna do that for 12 to 15 reps.
Okay. Let's do it. Yeah.
And the goal is to just get your mid trap on fire.
All right.
Okay? Higher reps here is because I find it allows you to really focus on the mind-muscle connection with that aspect.
Yeah.
You're not going so heavy. So on those, it was more about just executing the range of motion.
Yeah.
Now, we're gonna try to be a little more specific.
Yeah.
And so if we go too heavy, all your other strong muscles are gonna take over.
Yeah.
So we go a little lighter and you're really gonna think about pulling with your mid-traps.
Yeah.
Make
Okay.
sense?
Makes sense, yeah.
Lean forward, feel a stretch in your mid-traps, keep your chest up, and you're gonna really squeeze because that's what's gonna allow you to activate your traps over your lats.
For sure.
So feel and pull apart on the negative, or squeeze, okay? Feel and pull apart. And you wanna focus all your attention in this area right here.
Yep.
Good squeeze. Hold the squeeze for 1 to 2 seconds.
Okay.
I want you to squeeze for 2 seconds at the top, okay? 1, 2, down. Up. 1, 2, down. 1, 2.
You're Hussein, right?
Yeah.
Cool if I grab a photo?
Yeah, of course. Let's do it, bro.
I'm not taking this.
I got you. Awesome. Thanks, man. Of course, I got you, man. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, bro.
All right.
I'm not taking it.
So this is the super optimal part of the workout.
Yep.
Okay. This is the part that gets clipped out of context.
Yeah.
We're gonna face sideways on the pec deck. I actually even been doing this almost at a diagonal slant.
Okay.
Bro, you will get the craziest stretch on your rear delts doing it like this.
Okay.
And you're just gonna sweep out until you get to about here.
Yep.
So you wanna give it a try?
Yeah.
You ever do those?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I
yeah.
actually did a video on them, but I didn't do them like this. I used to take them all the way through.
Okay.
And I do get what you mean with the trap activation.
Yeah.
So you do them like this?
I do actually,
Yeah,
come
okay.
all
Yeah,
the way
yeah.
across. You
I feel it.
yeah,
I definitely feel it.
yeah. Amazing.
Oh yeah.
And you're gonna
Oh yeah.
squeeze through here to move the weight. Drive through the side of your palm. Form is really, really clean, bro.
Thank you,
It's
man.
really nice. Good.
Yeah, the stretch is good.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is super optimal.
Yeah,
Try and
just
turn
put
around
this
a
arm down here, brace, or, oh wow. Here.
So that's
Too big, no. Come forward a bit.
bro's too big for the
Yeah, it's
exercise.
too big to do optimal
Try
exercise.
turning like towards us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then kind of extend this out. Does this go out? Yeah. And so what you want to think about, I got this from Mike Israetel. You want to think about clearing as much space on the floor as you can so you're sweeping the weight out rather than just pulling it back. Does that make sense? So what you imagine is on the floor there's money, and however much money you can reach is how much you get to keep. Does that make sense? Okay, so let's see it. There you go. And you stop here. And so why would we do it like that? So Julian, if you, it's just a warm up for you just to lock in, but any ideas on why we do it that way instead of just the normal way, like sitting like this and doing this?
More range of motion.
Yeah, it's more range of motion, right? Like if you were gonna stretch your rear delt, you would never stop here, would you? You'd come across here, right? So like if you just do the traditional way, you're missing out on half of the range of motion, and it's the bottom half, which is probably the most important part. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're gonna get fake natty accusations really soon.
Oh yeah.
If you keep
well, on
cutting
your
like this.
channel, I will. For,
yeah, he's gonna get them for sure. He's done. He's done.
no, you don't stand a chance.
You're cooked, bro.
What do you think of like the stretched training emphasis?
I love it.
You love it? Okay.
Yeah, I trained with Eric, and we did leg press, and I used to do like a lot of weight, but I wasn't going all the way like with good range of motion. And he would tell me like he lowered the weight, I went all the way down, pause,
Nice.
a really good stretch.
Yeah.
So it's been working.
That makes
really.
sense seeing your technique. I can see that.
And it's recent too. Like
Are
I did a
you
switch.
aware of the anti-trend on TikTok of people who just hate on the stretch and think it's BS? What do you think of that?
it's like it works for me, so I don't really pay attention to it.
Legit.
What works for me, I just don't really mind it. Yeah.
I found that interesting because, like, you know, there's a lot of studies that came out showing that in new lifters, long muscle length training was more hypertrophic, like legitimately by a long shot.
In new lifters?
You know? It was in new lifters.
Okay.
I ran a study in more experienced trainees, and we compared full range of motion to length and partials, which again is more of a stretch emphasis.
Yeah.
And we found no difference.
Okay.
So I think that, for me at least, kind of tempered my expectations with the stretch.
Okay.
But I still think it's the most important aspect of the range of motion for most muscles. It's not going to make a night and day difference. Obviously, nothing will, honestly, other than maybe just training hard. You know.
Gear.
What?
Or gear.
Or gear. Gear will do it. But nonetheless, I still think it's an important aspect of training. But I do think it was overhyped. I do think it was overhyped for a little bit. But more science comes out, you update your stance. Like, that's how it works.
Everything gets overhyped at some point.
That's true.
Everybody's
That's true.
doing it.
That's true. This is what we were talking about earlier too. Is like, you've only been training for three and a half years.
3.5 now, yeah.
But if you start on day 0 or day 1, I guess, already knowing what you're doing, that's such a big difference than
100%.
somebody who's starting on day 1 with no clue. And the problem is most people start and they have no idea what they're doing. So they just spin their wheels for those first couple years, or they make some newbie gains because literally almost anything works out the gate, right? If you start with an optimized approach, which is mainly just like training hard, doing enough volume, decent technique, you can make a lot of gains in 3 years.
100%.
People don't realize it. But the standard is a little lower because, most people don't make a lot of gains in their first 3 years because they don't know what they're doing.
Exactly. And they
It
learn
takes
with
3 years
time,
to figure it out.
Exactly, yeah. Let me know what you think.
Looks legit, bro.
Yeah, it's an entry level.
Rock with it. What does it taste like?
Try it.
Yeah.
It's strawberry banana, well, I don't have it in there. I'll dry scoop everything.
Oh, do you actually?
Yeah. Is it not optimal?
I mean, it's whatever. I did not choke. Hold on.
It's 150 milligrams.
What's the flavor?
Strawberry banana.
Oh.
Or Hussein mode. Depends on how you want to call it. Dry scoop.
Oh, whoa, that's pretty good.
Yeah? Dry scoop is kind of...
Oh, wow, it's really, that definitely tastes the banana. Yeah, that's nice. I like it.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, man. And yeah, there you have it, guys. That was the most optimal back workout with, again, the Mr. Science himself. You can go check him out. Where can they find you?
Jeff Nippard on YouTube.
Awesome. But make sure you go follow me if you don't already. This is probably the guy that helped me the most through my whole journey when I was, I don't know, maybe I was 19 at the time.
Hell yeah. That's sick, man.
I had a Jeff folder.
That's awesome, dude. I appreciate that, for real. That's really cool.
Thank you, man.
Cool.
And go check him out. Where can they find you?
Julian X Fitness on IG. So yeah, I'm getting a YouTube soon, so I'm excited for that. But
Send me the link. I'll put the link to it on in the bio. But yeah, go check him out. Massive, biggest ever, probably. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe, like the video if you enjoyed it. And yeah, love y'all. Peace.